My dad died. I was 9. We became broke. I was living with my mom and 3 sisters in Pakistan. I used to eat dal roti for every meal because my mom couldn't afford vegetables or meat. Now I am a doctor working in America, a successful investor, and I drive a G-Wagon. How did I make it possible? You can do it too. I want to share 6 steps that bring me success over and over again. 1. You have to have a clear and precise goal. It's better if you write your goal. My goal was to become a doctor because I wanted to follow the footsteps of my father. My dad was a cardiologist, and when he passed away, I idealized him so much that I knew I wanted to become a doctor so he can be proud of me. In fact, I had a goal that I'm going to open a hospital with my dad's name. So my goal was very clear. Make sure you have a very clear and precise goal and write it down. 2, you have to be very passionate about the goal. I was obsessed with becoming a doctor. So put all your energy, attention, everything in that direction, in the direction of your goal, and just go after it. I truly believe in when there is a will, there is a way. Losers find excuses. However, winners find a way to pursue their goal and go after it, and they end up achieving it. We all can achieve anything we want. The question is how badly you want it. If you want it badly enough, you are able to get it. While I was growing up in Pakistan, there were frequent power outages, and there were times when I had my finals and I had to study in candlelight in extreme heat. Instead of complaining and becoming a victim, I just never complained because I didn't want to waste my energy into complaining because I knew it's not going to change the situation. I'm not going to get the energy back. I just stayed patient and studied. And here I am. That hard work and suffering really paid off. I always follow that rule. Whenever I have a difficult situation, I just don't believe in complaining. I see some people complain and vent to their friends, their family members, to everyone. I don't want to waste my energy complaining because complaining and venting is not going to change the situation. The situation will remain as it is. So why don't we just accept our situation and deal with it? And it has given me really good results. 3, develop thick skin. Use rejection and criticism as a fuel to further your passion. I got married young and I continued to study after my marriage. My in-laws didn't support me. Even my ex-husband didn't support me in the beginning. Afterwards, he was okay with it because he saw how obsessed I am with my career and with my studies and with pursuing my education. But I used all that opposition as a fuel to increase my passion. And sometimes I'm thankful to my in-laws because if they did not oppose my studies this much, I may not have studied after my marriage because it's not easy to study after marriage, especially when everyone is opposing you. And I got pregnant and have my first child very quickly too. I also had to do all the housework because my ex-husband said, you are choosing to study. I didn't ask you to study, so it's your house, you have to do all the housework. So even before my finals, I was cooking and I was doing everything. And when I took my first medical exam in America, I was actually 8 months pregnant. And it was a really long exam. It's a 6-hour exam, and you cannot even, you have to use extreme time management. There is one long question per minute. So that was quite stressful. I didn't know, I was new here. I didn't know I could have asked for special accommodation, but either way, I end up passing the exam. 4, be competitive but not jealous. Compete with yourself. Look at other people who are ahead of you or who are above you and get inspired by them. Don't get jealous over them. You can compete with them too, but in a very positive way. Like you can use them as an inspiration and just see where you are by the end of the year, and every year what kind of progress are you making. I also want to share the success chart. A lot of people think success chart is like a straight upward line, and it's not like that. In the beginning, when you start anything, it's very difficult. You go up and down and seems like you are not moving much, but then you break through, and when you break through, you put very little effort and you gain all the rewards. So the beginning stage is very difficult, and a lot of people just quit during that beginning stage, because that beginning stage can be 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, but then you can get the reward your whole life. So it's just about patience and persistence. People who win and who succeed, it's not that they try harder or they are smarter or they get lucky. The only thing they do is that they don't give up. 5, I cannot emphasize this one enough. Practice gratitude. Gratitude will take you really far. Whenever I feel thankful to God, I really dwell into that feeling. Having said that, it's impossible for us humans to not feel negative. There are days when I feel defeated, when I feel deflated, and it is okay to feel those emotions. Whenever you are feeling those emotions, give yourself permission to feel them. Give yourself permission to cry. So I started doing it, and those emotions, once you feel it, once you permit yourself to feel those emotions, pass so quickly. So usually they don't last more than a day. During those days, I tell myself it is what it is, and I'm going to feel like this today. And next day, I always wake up feeling more hopeful, feeling more energetic, and I'm ready to start the new day with a more hopeful, positive mindset. Last one, this is also very important. So when I'm putting all my effort, energy into something, I'm just obsessed with that thing, and I'm not getting the results, and I'm getting frustrated, I just give myself a break. I step back and go inwards. How do you go inwards? Is disconnecting yourself from all the outside stimulus like social media, friends, family, TV. Just during those days, sometimes I do it for a day, sometimes a weekend. It all depends on how badly I am feeling those emotions. But usually it's 1 to 3 days. I go inwards and disconnect myself, and I get all my energy back. I just stop, turn everything off, and just start to meditate, pray, maybe listen to music, go on a walk, spend time with my dog, organize my house. I try to stay away from technology and people. This is what going inwards mean. But of course, important things like your family and job, you have to stay connected to. But this work wonders. And why it happens is that when we are going after something with an intensity, sometimes we create a resistance in getting the results. So when I step back and go inwards, I'm giving that thing some space to come towards me, and I get such good results when I do it. Please try it and let me know if it works for you. So what do I want for my future? Do I want to get more money? Do I want to get more success? What do I want? I have learned during my journey is that money is important. Money is important for you to have a comfortable life, to pursue your goals. But after a certain amount of money, it's just money. It's not going to give you any further happiness. So for instance, I have a G-Wagon. I can buy Lamborghini Urus, but will it give me more happiness? Maybe for a couple of days, but then not. So now I am learning that material things are just material things and can give you happiness to a certain extent. However, experiences with your loved ones, doing things for others, giving back, elevating, going inwards, finding more about yourself, finding the truth about life. Those are the things that I am more interested in now. So in the future, I definitely don't, my goal is not to get more money or to get to top 1%. That's not my goal. My goal is to pursue my passions, and most of my passions now does not involve making a lot of money. Of course, there will be some money that will be made from me pursuing my passions, but it is more for my own fulfillment. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know if you have a specific question. I'd love to answer it, and if you want me to elaborate on a specific topic about my success journey. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.